here in the first. A little over a minute played so far. Here's Wiggins. And yes, sir, that one drops. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night. And going back to Rubio, Clark, his natural instincts in every phase of the game, as Greg was just talking about, are really second to none. In 06, he led Spain to a championship, registering 3 triple-doubles and 1 quadruple-double. Wow.
And despite those gaudy numbers, you just never know with an international star if, in fact, his game will translate to the NBA. Rubio's game obviously has.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Andrew Wiggins showed that he's going to be a big-time player in this league, Clark, for a long time.
And we knew Wiggins could attack the basket and create his own shot, Kevin, but I think many, and I'm included in this, were surprised at how good his jumper looks this early in his career. I mean, he's pretty reliable right now. Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
So it's the Timberwolves now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And with Wiggins' game, he has a nice jumper for a player his age. As he grows in the league, he'll become more and more comfortable shooting from deep. He'll be nearly impossible to guard when he has a consistent three-point shot.
Gasol passes to Rose. Dunleavy dishes to Butler. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And you know, with Wiggins, it just isn't all about his ability to score. Showed a real knack for making the unselfish play, too. Understands how to work as a unit to create shots and gets to the right spot on the floor. His potential is unlimited.
Rubio misses.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Ahead, here's Butler. Finished off the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the basket by Rubio.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Here's Gasol. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. Doug McDermott comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. From deep, Brooks. Rebound, Minnesota.
And a lot of teams in the West can at least get a little bit of a breather when they go against the Eastern team. The Wolves didn't have that last year. They got pummeled by the entire conference.
Chicago making some changes. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And Moore subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Pass to Moore. Launches a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Moore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Levine kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Pekovic to the left wing. Here's Levine. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to McDermott. Lets it go with a 3. Payne grabs the board.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Now here's Prince. And Muhammad kicks to Payne, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Chicago leading by 3. Brooks kicks to Moore. From past the arc, another three for Chicago.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range. And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Portis, he's checked in for McDermott. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Moore with the block. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Levine kicks to Muhammad. He dishes it to Pekovic, feeds it to Levine. No good on the triple. Chicago leading by 4. Brooks the pass to Noah. Brooks dishes to Mirotic, and out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Here's Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet, and the game's off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The scoring fast and furious as we... In the first quarter, it's the Bulls up by 4 from the United Center in Chicago. Back getters, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that...
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become 2 of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
They've got Portis, also Noah out there. Rose is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Rose double-teamed to the middle. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. And Rubio kicks to Towns. It's picked off. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And it's Rose missing.
Guys, the Bulls' defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
Gibson passes to Butler. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. No luck. Wiggins with some nice D. For the finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. So for the Bulls, McDermott's checked in for Portis, and Dunleavy's subbed in for Justin Holiday. For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. For three, Dunleavy. Shot is no good. So throws down the breakaway jam.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
McDermott, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Towns.
And guys, what a strange rookie campaign for Dougie McBuckets. I mean, he entered the draft as a polished sharpshooter. The Bulls traded up in the first round to get him, and he ended up playing 9 minutes a game over the course of last season.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Bulls. Etuan Moore comes in for Derrick Rose. On the topic of Doug McDermott, one of the most decorated college players in recent history, and Clark, you called a lot of his games.
Yeah, enjoyed watching him play, and I still think he has a bright future. Just never found any real rhythm. Averaged only 3 points a game, but he didn't get much playing time, so look for him to bounce back in the years going forward.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 16 points for Andrew Wiggins.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And it's Moore penetrating. There's the dish to Gasol, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Payne's checked in. For three, Dunleavy. Payne grabs the board.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Wiggins dishes to Towns. And Muhammad kicks to Wiggins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Muhammad. And there's the pass to Dunleavy. Hands it from downtown. Dunleavy's got 5.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And that one's good. $20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And it's Rubio penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Doug McDermott. And Brooks subbed in for Butler. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic comes in for Towns. And Levine subbed in for Wiggins. For 3, Dunleavy. No good. And Minnesota now the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garnett's checked in.
Now into the lineup, Kevin Garnett.
Here's Levine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Rubio. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Dunleavy. Prince with the defensive effort.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
A young team trying to find their place in the league can have it tough on the road, Clark, and the 2015 Timberwolves typified that sentiment.
In spades, 7-34 on the road last season. Dead last in the West as they won only 3 road games against the rest of the conference. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks washed out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
It's tipped and stolen by Prince. Garnett kicks to Rubio. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Rubio. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And with the Wolves on the road, that they shot threes better and had better offense, they would still lose by double digits on average.
Dunleavy for 3. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Garnett. Throws it up high. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Brooks kicks to Mirotic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night. Inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Noah. Dunleavy, the pass to Moore. Another one falls for Chicago.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Rick.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what did... And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Jang in at the 5. It's stolen by Dunleavy. An even 3-on-3 break. And the wide open shot from Rose. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Right wing, and stolen by Jang. Poked away. Gibson with the steal. It's tipped. Wiggins dishes to Jang. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance. To get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Outside Butler. And Gibson, here we go. A good look from Rose. Buries the 20-footer. Rose has got 7 points. Timberwolves leading by 5. Levine kicks to Zhang. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Gasol. There's the feed to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Levine can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Dishes it to Dunley. Here's Gasol, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Chicago. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
Gasol passes to Butler, and he jams it with authority.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Chicago making some changes. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Rose. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgie Dan. Garnett comes in for Towns. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Wiggins. And Jones subbed in for Levine. Bulls had a good year against the West last season. 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well given how many games some of their starting players missed.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. And Brooks subbed in for Butler.
Really impressive impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Pekovic dishes to Jones. Back to Pekovic. Kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 4. Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
No good on the triple. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And that one's good. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And Muhammad kicks to Jones. Here's Garnett. And a foul caught on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Could it have been any other way? I mean, last season, KG returning to the Wolves. I mean, the entire city was buzzing for his return.
Kevin Garnett was once the star here and now is acting as the mentor for all these young Timberwolves players. He won't let them slack even for a moment on or off the floor.
You know, it's that competitive fire that made KG so great, Kevin, and Minnesota made a savvy move, I think, to get him into the locker room and back on the squad.
Uses both hands to slam it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Mark.
he is.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, yeah. Almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Brooks, the best of Holiday. Back to Brooks. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Prince. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
It's stolen by Jones. And pushing it up again is Minnesota. Again in transition. And Muhammad throws it down.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here is Rose. Butler teams have done Levy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Wiggins kicks to Towns. Back to Wiggins. He feeds it to Towns. Here's Levine. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. Passes it to Gasol from 11 feet away. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Gibson sends it back. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Here's Levine. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Paul Gasol. You look at Gorgie Jang and his development in the league out of Louisville. What a big jump for him last season.
And that's a great point. That first year, you could tell the game's a little too fast, and he was a bit overwhelmed, but started to get more and more minutes throughout the season and really blossomed with the extra opportunity.
Minnesota leading by 7. Levine can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And again, Chicago, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Rose goes in. In the corner, Gibson with it. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. And stolen by Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Here's Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And here's Rose outside.
1 made 3. For the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
That one goes. Count it. 22 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Another fast break score for them, and they've really made the most of their transition game. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, and the differential there is what stands out for me. I mean, they've also denied those runouts defensively.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Butler at the elbow. They need this one. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully on just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could be.
Minnesota calls timeout. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Rose kicks to Gasol. Pass to Dunleavy. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here's Gasol. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. He kicks it to Gibson. Bulls moving the ball around for three. Dunleavy. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Dunleavy's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to get up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Muhammad, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Gibson kicks to Butler. Here's Gasol, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he doesn't.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shots are so far off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the breakaway. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Gibson sends it back. Pass to Dunleavy. He dishes it to Rose. Gasol kicks to Butler.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Rubio dishes to Jang. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rose has got the ball. They retain possession. Open shot. Butler buries it.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Rubio the pass to Levine. And Zhang kicks to Levine. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
Well, one of his issues was he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
36 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Gibson. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Rubio misses. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Down low, 11 feet away. Here's Towns, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Here's Wiggins. It's good! Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
1 second left in the fourth quarter. Is what's your take?
They can grab the win here if they knock down the shot. With under 2 seconds remaining, that's enough time to catch maybe one dribble and then get it up in the air. It's obviously a make-or-break situation.
For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break.